Good morning and welcome to today's slow and gentle 25-minute yin yoga. This is a perfect class to do as soon as you wake up. I personally love to do this while I'm still in bed. Not only is it a great way to stretch out the body after being asleep and still for so long, but I also find that it really helps set me up for a good day when I start slow and intentionally. If you're doing this practice in bed, feel free to use any pillows or blankets around you as props to support you during your practice. When you're ready, let's begin. We're going to start today's practice in our child's pose. Opening up the knees as wide as comfortable, your toes together behind you, sinking your hips into your heels, extending your arms out in front of you. If you're in bed, maybe grabbing a pillow and placing that pillow just in front of you and between your legs as a little bit of a support. Releasing the body here. Keeping your eyes closed and just focusing on your breath. Taking this time to connect to the breath. Notice how you're feeling this morning. Noticing where in the body you may be feeling your breath. Might be in your stomach, might be in your chest, your throat, your nose. Just finding a point in the body you're feeling the breath the most. Focusing your awareness on this point, without making any adjustments to the breath. Gently bringing your awareness to any points in the body you may be feeling a little tight or discomfort. Making any adjustments to the body if necessary. Otherwise, just breathing, trying to let go. Release any of that discomfort. Breathing and letting go, letting it out. Slowly, we're going to start by moving our body, transitioning ourselves into our next pose. Taking your time, moving however feels best for you, coming into a pigeon pose on our right side. For transition, I decided to go into a downward facing dog, but do whatever feels good for you. Making your way to that pigeon pose. Releasing that right leg in front of you, left leg extended behind you. However, if you feel like your hips are a bit too tight this morning, you can always bend that back leg into a 90-degree angle. Listen to your body and do what feels good for you this morning. Inhale, sitting up tall. And exhale, you're going to gently start to drop down to your elbows, or maybe extend out your arms entirely. Again, if you'd like, you can grab one of your pillows if you're in bed, just placing that pillow in front of you as support, finding whatever variation suits you this morning, and breathing here. Closing the eyes if you feel called to, and focusing all your awareness on slow, peaceful breaths. If at any point during this pose you feel discomfort or the urge to move, make sure that your body is comfortable. Make sure that there's no pain. And then just focusing your awareness on breathing. If your mind starts to drift about the day ahead of you, the to-do list, any worries, any thoughts coming in, just slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Know that you have the whole day ahead of you, but for right now, just staying present, doing what feels good for you. Whenever you're ready, you're going to gently start to come up onto your hands. And we're going to transition ourselves over to the other side, transitioning however feels good for you. Bring your left leg forward, right leg extended out behind you. Or again, if your hamstrings or your hips are feeling a bit too tight, you can open up that leg, bending at the knee, getting a 90-degree angle in that right leg. Inhale, opening up the heart. And exhale, dropping down to your elbows or extending your arms out entirely. Again, you always have the option to grab whatever props that you need. Grab a pillow, grab a blanket, and just breathe here. Again, if your mind starts to drift and wander, just gently guiding it back to your breath, focusing your mind on your breath, your body in this present moment. Breathe. Carefully, you're going to start to transition yourself out of this pose, lifting your chest. From here, we're just going to swing the back leg to meet the front, finding a seated pose. We're going to come into our head to knee forward fold, placing your right foot onto your left thigh, extending the left leg out. You'll inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale. You're going to forward fold, reaching for your calf, your ankle, your left foot, wherever feels best for you, and breathing here. If at any point you start to feel the need to come out of this pose, just making sure that you're not feeling any pain, discomfort, focusing on breathing. Inhale, we'll rise up, just switching sides, extending the right leg out, placing the left foot onto that right thigh. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, reach for that right calf, ankle, foot, whatever feels good for you, and breathing here. Remember, you don't want to be in any pain. Adjusting the body if you're in any pain, finding a variation that suits your body this morning. Making sure that we're breathing, focusing on the present moment. Knowing you're not going to be here for very long. Just enjoying the stretch. Gently, we're going to start to rise up, lifting the chest. And from here, we're going to make our way onto our backs, coming into our happy baby pose. You're going to gently roll down, flat on your back, bending the knees. You're going to bring your knees into your chest. Lift your feet so the soles of the feet are facing up towards the ceiling, grabbing hold of the edges of your feet or the insides of your feet, whichever feels good for you. And breathing here. Can add a gentle rock side to side if you feel called to, adding a gentle massage to your back. Focusing on deep, long, intentional breaths. Rooted in the present moment. moving slowly and carefully. We're going to release hold of the feet. Drop the soles of the feet into the mat, keeping the soles of the feet pressed together, coming into a reclined butterfly pose. Dropping your knees down to the edges of your mat or your bed. Placing your left hand on your stomach, right hand on your heart. Closing the eyes if they're not already. And breathing here, noticing the breath in the palms of your hands. Noticing them rise as you inhale and fall with your exhale. Keeping the body relaxed and calm, the mind focused on breathing and noticing any sensations within the body. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Gently, we're going to transition ourselves into our Savasana. Adjusting your body here, we're going to extend the legs out entirely. Bring your arms to either side of you. Make any adjustments to the body necessary so that you're completely comfortable. When you're ready, you're going to gently close the eyes if you're not already. Bringing awareness to the breath, to the body, and letting go. Gently bringing your awareness back, starting to wiggle the toes, your fingers, stretching out the body gently. Whenever you're ready, transitioning over onto your side, taking a couple breaths here to yourself on your side. And when you have the strength, start to push yourself up to a seated pose on the mat. Taking one last breath together here. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely day ahead of you, and I'll see you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss any future videos, and it really helps grow my channel.